All right, welcome on in, everybody, to the 2025 Super Mario Bros. 3 100% World Championships. Today, we have a round 4 lower bracket match for you folks going on between ScarfaceNico and Stewie Cartman. How you doing, everybody? It's Buzzy RNG here in the booth calling the action for you folks. And, of course, I've let the runners go, so they've started the race. So once everything catches up, once the timers go down, we'll call the match for you shortly. Should be a pretty good race between these two. Nico got a PB of a 112 flat, Stewie with a 111.22. So I expect to see a lot of back and forth action, hopefully, here. So there we go. The timers are going, folks. Oh, look at that. We're basically synced. Very nice. Here we go. And we're off. Okay, we have like massively desynced audio at the moment right now. Look at that. All right, 1-1. Here we go. Oh, Nico gets a little tripped up going for stash percent. Stewie in the clouds with no problem at all. All right, there we go. It sounds better. Oh, no, it doesn't. All right, we're a little off sync here. Let's switch over to Stewie and see how that one sounds. All right, so we got a little bit of an audio desync. Stewie with the early P speed here in 1-2. As does Nico. Nico also matches it. Okay, thank you, Mike Hansbox. Appreciate that. Hard-working crew behind the scenes here. As we go into 1-3 now. Stewie went for the flick jump, jumps over the Koopa, thankfully doesn't die there. Nico getting the flick jump, getting the jump off the boomerang, bro. Picking up his mushroom. And Stewie taking a nice casual stroll right there. So look at that. Just with that alone. Just with that alone, Nico brought it within a second here. And just like that. All right, here we are. Ooh, nice Alice strat from Stewie. There we are. We're just kind of moseying along here in 1-4. And you see a lot of guys that like to spawn the white mushroom house here. Hey, I did Alice strats all day, okay? All right, there we go. Both grabbing their leaves. Gonna make quick work of the fort. That's the beauty of 100%. You don't have to do that sweaty leaf grab. I think Topper raises a good point. Absolutely. Looks like Stewie maybe want. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, but he gets the green block. Very nice. All right, Stewie the first of the pipe. Yeah, 27 and 28. So yeah, there's only a second difference right now between Nico's 1-1 and Stewie's 1-3. Going into the fort right now, but of course, and then Nico gets us the white mushroom house. Very nice. But Nico getting a movement of 2 versus Stewie's movement of 1. All right, they both get their flight. All right, 291 doors. Thank you, Flyer. And Nico got to get the early bro here. As Stewie's making his way into 1-5 right now. He's through the first tunnel. He's up above. He bops off the Koopa. He's going for tunnel. Does he get it? Yes, he does. All right, Nico now right behind him. Now, remember, Nico's already fought his bro. Stewie has not, so it seems like Nico's deficit's a little bit bigger, but Stewie does have a bro fight still left as he goes into 1-6 right now. Nico with a very nice 1-5. All right, speaking of Nico, got Stewie here in 1-6. All right, Leap of Faith looks good. All right, come on, Nico, you got this. As he also enters 1-6. And we got the Scam Fair. We've got the Scam Fair. Nico getting his P-Speed. He's off the Koopa. He's off the wood platform. He gets the end card. He makes it. Gets one of each. All right, special tile for Stu. This might put Nico a little bit ahead here. And just like that. And the jump on both. Let's go. Yeah, Nico got about a 1 second lead right now. No, Nico just had a little bit of trouble in 1-1. And he also fought the bro early. All right, we're into the first airship right now. Nico will have to grab fire, so basically this will even him out. Yeah, Stewie is expected to get a standard pattern here. Nico could get something a little... Oh, Stewie! Did he lose his fire real quick? Luckily, he did it in the right place, folks. If you're gonna lose your fire flower, lose it under another one. All right, so Nico gonna be the first into the Larry fight here, and he's out of there with no problem. Stewie now also very nice fire kill. So you see on the one grab we got a 509 and a 511 right now. Nico just like that with a 2 second lead going into World 2. But it's really just, the first 3 levels of World 2 are just the extended World 1. It's World 1's DLC. I apologize if anybody heard that mic bonk. My fault. All right, here we go. 1-7 now. They're both in there. Nico looking pretty good. Stewie's looking pretty good. Look at that. Oh, Stewie was really riding that fire snake. But just gets out of there. All right, here we go. 1-8. 1-7 looking pretty good. 1-8. Stewie appreciates the follow. All right, so far looking good. Over the mode of tears. Don't believe anybody's going to fall in. All right. Look at that. Mashing the snipe at the end. Let's go. All right. And Nico's not going to get a silver platter, but Stewie, on the other hand. Nice early P-speed. Nice early P-speed from Nico. Ooh, he misses the pipe. Stewie getting the later P-speed. Nice rebuild from Nico. All right, there we go. All right, still keeping it within 3 seconds right now. We're into the spike room. No one ever clips through these blocks and just kind of loses their footing. Stewie the first one in. Nico the first one in. They both start with S. I'm looking at the wrong side. All right, there we go. Nico the first out of 1F2. Stewie right behind him. Still about a 3 second lead. And look at that. Nico gets the silver platter, as does Stewie. Nico using his star. Stewie opting to just enter the bro fight. All right, no, nice moving to 1 on Nico's side. I think Stewie got the same, too. So far, pretty much matching RNG here. It's always nice to get that in World 2. All right, we got a green rocket now from Nico. He's successful. Stewie's picking up the shell, also going for the green rocket, and he gets it. I'm kind of disappointed Stewie didn't go for red rocket. I'm just going to say. Oh, another moving to 1. Let's go. Look at that. Stewie and Nico getting literally the identical RNG right now. As we head into the sun level right here, there's really not much going on except for avoiding that pesky tornado and the pesky sun right there. And we get down the Hill of Luck for Nico. Stewie just jumps over the Hill of Luck and grabs his end card. Nice Alice strats from Nico on his way to 2-5. Look at that! Same exact thing! Look at this! That's wild. Oh, Stewie getting the bad chain chomp RNG and gets sniped, loses his fire. Alright, it's not a big deal here. Once you pass the fort in World 2, it's not a big deal. But you really got to be careful. You really want to just grab, because you can only grab fire on the airship here. That's basically the only spot. Another movement of 1. Look at this exact same RNG. Look at that. Look at that. Just like mashing each other here. Nico the first into the pyramid. And we see Stewie going up to 2-4. Oh no, he wins the red Koopa, loses his mushroom. Oh no, he takes a death, Stu! Oh no, Stu. Alright, no sticky hill for Nico in the pyramid here, and he's out of there. Fun, fair, and free, easy level. Alright, Stu. Gonna stop here, grab a mushroom. As long as he avoids that fireball, and he does. Okay. Oh, jeez, the freaking boomerang, bro. And of course, gets frame ruled by the P-speed. Alright, second best tile for Nico on the fire, bro. Gets a little bit of jank, but no problem. Alright, Stu now, gotta go fight his fire, bro. Gets the ideal placement. Alright. Nico now in 2-4. Alright. As Stu's gonna go to the pyramid. Ooh, Nico gets a little tripped up and he catches himself. Prevents Mario from walking into the pit. Also gets frame ruled at the end for the P-speed. Good catch. Alright. Holy moly. Stu now in the pyramid. Doesn't get sticky hill. Oh no, he does the double hit. Has to go back and respawn. Or he's gonna go back and grab this, Oh, you can't respawn. You have to go back and grab one. That's right. Alright, Stu out of the pyramid. Alright, we have a 10:56 touchdown here. Alright, so Nico gonna widen his lead here at the end of World 2. And the jump from Stewie, let's go. Anybody see if Nico got the jump? I totally missed that. Okay, 11-19 touchdown. Yeah, really widening the lead here. And we'll do it officially on the wand grab. All right, Stewie having to pick up fire, but should still get the hundo pattern here. Oh, no jump for Nico. Thank you, Flyer. All right, Nico into the Morton fight. Very nice fire kill. All right, we got a 12:01 in the wand grab. Okay, Stu now going into the Morton fight now. Yep, also gets the hundo pattern. Makes nice quick work. Okay, so I think... Oh, jumps for the wand! 12:25 on the wand grab. Alright, so we got about 24 seconds. Going into World 3. Of course, World 3 could be a big game changer. Stu, please, look at your screen! All right, nice cannonball back into the water for Nico here in 3-1. Really not much happening here unless you have to get fire. Some forego it, though, and just wait till 3-3. Have a slower end to 3-2. All right, no super percent. Oh, we got a little bit of a Ronnie tease right now on Nico's screen. As he's going to set up 3-2 P speed right now. He gets it. All right, how are we looking on the second half? Ooh, very nice. Textbook. Very nice 3-2 from Nico. All right, see if Stewie can match it here. Oh, I don't even need my rusty trusty calculator. Oh, Nico's bro runs away. Oh, Stu not getting the P speed. Probably jumped a little too big on the donuts. And Nico now taking off here in 3-3. As long as they don't scam Stewie, they should be okay, and they're all right. All right, Stu gets out of there scam-free. That's always a big breath of relief there. All right, Stu looking like he might be out of the woods for Runaway Bro, but of course Nico has a little bit of an unfortunate RNG here. If that bro stays away, Stewie could pick up some time here. All right, into the fort. Stewie now in 3-3. Gets out of there with no problem. Nice fort from Nico. Let's see if those cookies will lure Nico's Starbro back. Moving to 3. That's the kiss of death. All right, Nico's going to fight the hammer. Stewie now in 3F1. He keeps his P-speed. He's into door 6. Oh, ooh, he came back. Yeah, got a cloud to get rid of it. All right, Stewie getting Nico getting a very big break right there. Thank you for the cookies. They worked. Perfect. And Stu is not going to get a runaway, bro. All right, that's going to be a big breath of fresh air for Nico there. Couple of movements to 3, but it came back. So, yeah, just cloud, get rid of it, and just be on your way. Stu now going to wipe out both of his bros here. And it looks like Louis can go out with his friends tonight. On Nico's screen, they're in 3-5. Let's see if Stu can do the same here. Nico with a quick inventory check before he enters 3-4. Oh, well, looks like Louis has to be the DD tonight. All right, nice 3-4 from Nico. As Nico now enters 3-6. Stewie now in 3-4, gets his damage boost. Keeps his P-speed through traffic. And he's out of there. All right. In 3-6 auto-scroller, another kind of fun level where everybody just kind of likes to spawn, these screen wrap blocks. There we go. Very nice from Nico. And Stewie now gets the baby blue and the moldy donut down below. Yeah, it looks like Limoncello is going to have to stay in the fridge. There goes Stewie now, getting another moldy donut. All right, Nico grabbing his ice block. Is we going to see some Maiba 3-6 action? It's looking like it. All right, he's looking good in the setup here. Very nice. Nice Maiba 3-6 from Nico. Ooh, let's go. Ooh, nice green block from Stewie. Nice, Stewie's also grabbing an ice block. He's just going to hit the P-switch. Let's the 1-up just follow its demise right there. All right, 3-7 for Nico. Off the clouds. Over the Koopa. Snipes it. Almost whammed the spike, but turn back just in time. All right, let's see. 3F2 for Nico. Ooh, gets the super swim. Stewie doing the more traditional exit from 3-6. Gets out of there with no problem. Into 3-7. He gets his P-speed. Okay. Over the Koopa. To the end card. Very nice. All right, Nico just tearing through 3F2 right now. All right, he's in the pipe. Nice super swim from Stewie in 3F2. All right. Unfortunately, Louis' glasses have been sat on and now they're broken. But still a good level. All right, you see Stewie taking bottom route here in 3F2 as Nico enters 3-8. Gets tripped up at the wall right there, but he should be all right. Okay, he's out of there. Boss Pass goes hungry. Look at that. Two sets of Louis' glasses gone, just like that. But still a good level from both. All right, Stewie into 3-8 right now. As Nico makes his way into 3-9. Stewie taking out the boss bass right there. Nico Snipes the green Koopa, setting up the H jump. Let's see if he gets it. He does. And nice 294 pipe. Boss Bass goes hungry on Stewie's side as well. There we go. Swims under the Cheep Cheep into the pipe. All right, let's see if Stewie can match the H jump here. Oh, it doesn't go for the THM strat. Okay, going for the setup, and he looks good. Nice H jump from Stu, and a 294 pipe, and the jump from Nico. Very nice. All right, both keeping fire into the airship for Wendy. Stu doesn't get the jump in the throne room. That's all right. Hey, they look good in World 1. They both got the jump. Okay, no one ever loses their fire flower on the World 3 airship, right? No, never. Ideally, you want fire here because the Wendy kill, once those rings get let out of her wand, it's over. So it's much easier to just kill Wendy with fire. But if you're like me and miss fireballs and shoot the wall, then it gets a little tricky. All right, Nico going to be the first one into Wendy right now. Let's see, does he go for the standard kill or the aggressive kill? Very nice. Nice, nice. All right, on the wand grab. 2059 on the wand grab for Nico. Hey, they both made a valiant attempt at, oh my log. Yes, I got you. I got my pen out. Hold on, Bagler. Hold on. Ready? Got it. And Stewie gets out of there in the Wendy fights. Let's see. We've got a 21-26 on the wand grab. So we got about a 27-second lead going into World 4 for Nico right now. All right. Nico, equipping his music box, puts the bros to sleep. Into 4-1 right now. He's looking good in the P-Speed build here. Gets it. No whammies. And to the exit pipe. Neo confirming the time. Thank you, Neo. All right, let's see if Stu can have a. Let's see if Stu can also go into 4-1. Opts not use his music box here. Gets his couple shots out. I've never seen that turn back before, but he gets the P-Speed, goes bottom route. And he's out of there. And Nico with a nice 4-2. Ooh, let's go. Both jumping out of the pipe at the same time. We'd love to see it. All right. All right, moving to 2. Also moving to 2. Nico getting the early bro. All right, 4-2 looking good for Stu right now. As Nico enters 4-3, has already fought his Cloud Bro. All right, rebuilds his P-Speed. I love that duck jump at the beginning, folks. Lessens your hitbox, less chance of you whamming the Buzzy Beetle. And look at that, textbook from Nico. All right, Stewie right behind him here. There we go. Look at that. We'd love to see the duck jumps at the start there. All right, on the hill. Look at that. Textbook from Stu as well. Very nice. All right, equipping the star now for Nico into 4F1. Probably one of the most technical levels so early on. Ooh, Nico just makes it look easy. And he's over the thwomp. Very nice 4F1. Very, very nice. Stu also equipping a star into 4F1. Let's see if he can match that. Okay, so far he's looking pretty good. Oh, no, he jumped a little too early. All right, so he's going to wait it out just to try to keep his fire here. All right, 4-4, getting the P-Speed. All right, Stu successfully keeping fire through 4F1. And nice out for Nico in 4-4. I don't believe Stu's fought a bro yet. Of course, there's the classic movement of 4 on Stewie's screen. Let's see if Stu can get P-speed. He does. Moving to 2 for Nico. Let's go. This is not the World 4 that I know. Okay, see if Stu can make it out. Oh, Stu gets scammed by a freaking... What do you call it there? A spiny shell. I forgot. I literally forgot what it was. My fault. That happens to all of us, and that's the exact reaction that we have, too. It's like, really? Come on. Oh, I say far worse. Alright, now Stewie gets his Cloud Bro. He's probably going to take all 3 of them out now. Yeah, the spiny egg. Okay, Nico. Opts to not Cloud. Just gets a movement of 2, so it gets pretty lucky there. Let's see what Stu's going to do. Stu's going to Cloud and just get rid of the Bro now. Nico into 4-6. Stu grabs his P-Wing. Alright. Nico looking nice and clean right there. Stu opts to go to 4-6 first. Doing the nice fireless rats. Very nice on Stu's end. Alright. Can we get P-speed here? Let's go. Very nice. There we go. Gets the duck jump rub right there. Alright. Very nice 4F2 from Nico. Stu now in 4-5. We're going to see him grab fire here. Okay, there we go. Alright. Nico into the castle right now. Alright, let's see if Stu... Oh, of course, not one single... Oh, no! But he's close enough where he's going to go back and re-grab fire. Yeah, you don't want to enter World 5 without fire, especially in 100%. Alright, let's see. Is Nico going to do the screw alignment? It looks like he's going to. Boy, look at that baby go. Holy moly. Alright, it's about a... We'll give that about a B alignment. Okay, we got them both on the airship. Nico's just testing out his B button right now. He wants to make sure that Rocky Wrench does not shoot one single wrench. As does Stu. I know I don't get any right now. I'm dry. I'll leave that up to chat if they're so inclined to want to. All right, let's see this alignment on Stu's end here. All right, about the same, about a B. We'll give that a B. All right, Nico, the first into the Iggy fight. There we go. Nice standard kill. Wanted the pixel for the off-screen wand grab. On the wand grab, 28-23. Ooh, nice halfsies from Stewie. Let's go. I mean, other than that little slip-up in 2-4 and 1-1, Nico is very much gaming here. As he'll be the first to enter World 5 here. Put his bros to sleep here before he goes to 5-1. Stewie is going to enter the Iggy fight momentarily here. Let's see, he's climbing the stairs right now. He takes out the nipper. Stu now. Into the Iggy fight. And no problem at all. We got 29-17. Yeah, so Nico really widened his lead here in World 4, going into World 5. All right, riding the wall. The pipe is gone. He's up there. No DLC from Nico. All right, perfect out of there. 290 pipe, let's go. Okay, now we got Stu in World 5. So not put his bros to sleep, just going to enter 5-1. Want to make a stair climb here. Yeah, there's that, the movement of 3, at least you know where the bro is in the sky world. So here we go. The old movement of 3-4 factory, that is World 5. Ooh, despawns the thwomp on Nico's side there in 5F1. Okay, Stewie putting his bros to sleep. Still has a music box from World 3. Still hasn't used it yet. Alright, very nice fort there from Nico. Going into 5-3. Get some ideal bro movements right there. Alright, Stu out of 5-2. Avoids the shaft of shape. Alright, here we go. 5-3. He gets his P-speed. Oh no! Forgets to jump! Lands the spiny. Alright, we can just chicken walk and re-grab fire here. Everything is going to be fine. Oh no, Nico! Nico! Oh no. Alright. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Stu's going to go and, well, I don't think he got the movement that he wanted there. Alright, let's see if Stu can, gain a little time right here. Oh, there's the movement of 4 we just love so much here in World 5. Alright, starting out with a top pattern there. Stu now in the basement, keeping his P-speed. Oh no, he turns back, lands into the muncher, takes damage. He probably didn't think he was going to make it. Alright, so we got 2 top patterns for Nico, but Stewie able to re-grab fire. Alright, my favorite level, Twisty. Here we go. Nothing bad ever happens here. There's a movement of 3 on Stu's side right there. He's going to go down to the fort. Alright, so far it's looking pretty good here. Nico keeping P-speed. He's in room 4 now of the tower. Of course, he bonks, but he gets over the spice. Nice fort from Stewie there in 5F1. I'm thinking we're going to see an honorary here. Indeed we are. Alright, Stu into the Hammer Bro fight right now. Nico into 5-4. Okay. He gets off the Koopa. And he's out of there as now Stewie enters Twisty. Stewie with fire intact here. Oh, Stewie just... he whams, but he gets the P-speed back. Oh, of course. Gee, thanks, game. Alright, Nico not getting the P-speed at the start, but he takes damage. He gets like... oh no, Nico! Oh no. Alright, here's a good opportunity for Stu to catch up. And look at that, another movement of 4. Alright, Nico getting the early P-speed with a mushroom grab here. This is going to open the door up for Stewie to really gain some time here. It's 5-4 looking good for Stu right now. Alright, second try for Nico on 5-5. Alright, gets a movement of 1. Alright, Stu's bro is going to kind of tease him there. It could go either way. Gets the early P-speed in 5-5. Okay, he's through. We got an even more terrifying auto scroller right now in 5-6. All right, let's see. Okay, Stewie is going to cloud and fight the bro now. Ooh, gets a nice low pattern. All right, this will help Stewie catch up quite a bit here. All right, you see Nico grabbing a leaf. He's going to go for the 5-7 fire back up here. All right, doesn't get squished in the pipe. Stewie now at 5-6 here. The inaugural Flight of the Parabeetles. All right, moving to 1. Hopefully that bro stays there. Okay, Nico. Okay, a little tripped up to try to get P-speed, but he gets his fire back. All right, he's out of there. Stu now coming towards the end of 5-6 here. Let's see what this bro does. All right, we'll take that. I mean, when it went right, I got a little nervous there. Okay. All right, 5F2 for Nico. And a surprising move does not go for Jesus Clip. All right, Stu with the nice 5-7 P speed. All right, nice fort from Nico. No Ethans to be had there. And he's out of there. Stu out of 5-7 with no problem. Okay, so now Stu's caught up quite a bit. It was about a 54-second deficit for Stewie, but he's able to make up a lot of time. Because he's into 5F2 right now. Nico here in 5-8. Okay, everything's perfectly fine. Stu, no Ethan as well, was able to keep P-speed there in the boom boom fight. You need long hair for Jesus Clip. Thank you, Louis. All right, here comes Bagler's favorite level, 5-9. As Stu is in 5-8 now, gets his P-speed. Okay, to the exit pipe. All right, Stu not going to be that far behind Nico here. Nico with an unfortunate death in 5-4. 5-5, rather, I should say. All right, here we go. Double 5-9s for everybody. Oh, bag was out of here. I'll let you know when it's over. Okay. No problem for 5-9 for Nico. Stewie at the first fire chomp there in 5-9. Ooh, and the jump. Let's go. Okay. We got the bolt on the airship currently. All right, we'll see the tail of the wand grab. Let's see how much time Stewie was able to pick up here in World 5. Ooh, that's to get yourself check blocked there. Ooh, Nico falls down, but he gets out of there. All right, Nico into the Roy fight first. All right, nice, quick, easy work. So we got a 38.52 on the wand grab. Roy's a fairly easy fire kill here at 100%. Pattern's always the same. He basically just stands there and you vaporize him. All right, Stu now. It makes nice work of him. All right, what do we got now? We got a 39-20. Yeah, so Stu is able to really close in on his deficit here. All right, 6-1 now for Nico. Should get the ideal Patui pattern here. And he does. Yeah, so Stu is able to gain about 26 seconds on Nico in World 5. Nice Alice strats from Nico as he goes down and fights his bro. Gets a nice low pattern. Very Tim Alop. Oh no, Stewie whamming the Patui. Nice and easy. All right, he's gonna grab a leaf for safety here. Basically just damage boost away out of the level. Oh, he didn't have enough iframes to get through. Nico with the 6-3 P speed. And he's out of there. Oh my goodness. All right, still same bro placement for Stewie. Oh, of course. Here we go. Movement is 6. Perfect. I love World 6 too. My goodness. Alright, we're going to see Stewie go into 6-3 now. Okay, he's obviously going to not go for P-Speed. He's just gonna jog along and get right out of there. Alright, Stu going to the fort first before he goes to 6-2. Alright, he's going to wait it out, go for this backup strat here. Just to get the damage boost to run along the spikes. Nice wham, Alice will be proud. Alright, Stu grabbing his star right now. He should be okay here. And gets the star kill with no problem. Alright, Nico at the end of 6-2. And now Stewie gonna enter 6-2. Well, at least we got a movement of 2 on Nico's screen. Maybe they listened. Here goes Nico. He makes it. Ooh, he makes it. Able to clear it. Very nice. Able to clear the platform. All right, grabbing his star. Gets the P speed. Ooh, this might be 280. Let's see. Ooh, just barely missed it. But still very nice fort from Nico. Yep, here comes more of those bro movements that we love so much. RNG doesn't matter in Hundo. Yeah. Oh, Nico getting the P speed in 6-4. Very nice. Alright, Stu at the end of 6-2. He also appreciates the follow. Alright, 6-6 now. This is a big level here in Hundo. Yep, just last week I took a 40-second death here at the end. Wow, no P-speed there. No kidding. Alright, Stu in 6-4 here. Okay, we get the nice swim from Nico. Let's see if he gets the ideal despawn here. He does. Alright, be nice, be nice. Over the paid actor. There we go. Alright, Nico out of 6-6. And of course, Stu also gets a movement of 4. Alright, goes into the bro fight. Oh, he went for the aggressive kill and ended up taking a hammer. Alright, so Stu's going back in for some more. Gets a high pattern this time. 6-5 for Nico. Equips his P-Wing. There we go. He's looking good to get this despawn right here in 6-5, and he does. Oh, easy, easy. All right, he's fine. He's fine. Looks like he might have pressed A as he ran off the platform, so we got to flutter up into the top, up into that top of the wooden block there. All right, see how Stu can make out here in 6-6. Rhythm's looking pretty good. Let's see if he gets the ideal G-spawn. And he does. All right, Stu having to chase the star. Oh, Stu! Get! Oh, okay, we're fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Whew, okay. Everything is fine. Namaste. All right, no more coin ships to worry about on Nico's screen. Stewie now going to enter 6-5. Has one more bro fight left. All right, we're going to see the Cartman Paku. Oh, Stewie almost did the same thing Nico did. Almost fluttered himself to the top of the wood blocks there. It's like the ultimate thing that can throw you off. Oh, now he gets a move in a 1. Where were those earlier? Alright, now we don't have to worry about coin chips. We can get the matching numbers and score all we want. Alright, we got them both on the same level. Stu at the start. Nico's just about at the end here. Alright, into the exit pipe. Alright, Nico headed into 6F2. Let's see if he can build the early P speed. He's looking pretty good. He had a nice, clean duck jump in there. And an extra flutter, but he looks good. Alright, well, that's perfectly fine. Better than dead. Alright, into the door. Alright, so far we've had... Stu has caught up a lot in World 5. He had about a 54-second deficit. Then he cut it down to... 28 seconds, although he took a death at the Hammer Bro going for the aggressive kill of Small Mario. We saw Nico take a 5-5 death earlier. And very nice 6-8 from Nico. Alright, 6F2 for Stewie right now. Alright, Bogsang has to go back and get his P-speed. Has enough flight to get over. Alright, can Louis race on Sunday? Alright, Boom Boom fight for Stewie at 6F2. It's looking pretty good. And looks like Louis Nintendo is safe so far. We still got one more to go. And now we play 610. Oh no, like, Nico jumped a little early. Like, got the P-speed, but late, and ended up taking damage on the red Koopa right there, but he handles himself very well and gets to the end. I don't know how my fader went up. I'm sorry if the audio was peaking, but I turned my mic down. Alright, Louis Nintendo here on Stewie's screen. Oh no, Nico! Nico jumped too short! Okay, Louis Nintendo is safe. Alright, we see Stewie in 610. He keeps the P-speed. Let's see if he can get through the one-tile hallway here. He does! Keeps the P-speed. Alright, he's out of there. Very nice 610 from Stu. Alright, Alice Strass for Nico on the way to the castle. Ooh, he gets the jump. Let's go. That is correct, Bagler. You can't mess up the fire killer if you don't have fire. Alright, Stu in 6F3 right now. Oh, that looked like a clip attempt. Can't soft lock World 6 airship if you don't have fire. All right, so this is another opportunity for Stewie here. Keeping fire to the end of World 6. Whereas Nico... Gonna have to opt for a stomp kill here. Any assemble burgers in first class? Oh, come on, Nico. You have one more shot. They're mighty tasty. Oh, no. Well, it looks like it's half-frozen Hot Pockets for you down in the engine room. Assemble Me is our guest chef today in first class. Featuring lovely smash burgers today on brioche rolls. All right, Nico into the Lemmy fight right now. All right, just going to go for the 1, 2, 3 and out. Ooh, and Stewie is going to take advantage of the assemble burgers. Ooh, nice manip. All right, about a 50-12 long grab for Nico. Yes, the caramelized onions as well as the bacon. I mean, a lot of times what I do is I just go to the fanciest restaurant that's in town here and I just read off their menu. Don't rogue at the caramelized onions. Thank you, Bagler. All right, we've got the Bag 14 Composite versus Budsy RGB. Nico, Stewie wanted the aggro kill right there, but he's still able to keep his fire. Oh, here we go. 7-1. This is everybody's worst nightmare. Okay, that looks like fourth try from Nico. I didn't see the wong grab on Stewie. Was that a 51 flat? Or like a 50-59-ish, give or take? Yeah, Stewie able to keep fire going for that kill. And okay, so about 43 seconds. Okay, so... Alright, so Nico has widened his lead a bit here, as he's going to equip a star here in 7-2. It might change his routing a little bit, depending on what he does in World 7 and 8. Meaning on where he uses a star. Alright, 7-2 looking pretty good. Now Stu in 7-1. Bad RNG. Oh, alright, fourth try. Matches Nico. Perfect. Perfect. All right, Nico going into 7-3. You got this, Nico. All right, Stewie in 7-2 is going to go for the traditional fire strat here with damage boost onto the fire piranha. He's over the gap and looks good. Oh no, he gets tripped up and he despawned the piranha, thankfully, in that pipe right there behind the nipper, and is able to get out of there scot-free. Even though he took damage, but still. Got himself out of a messy situation right there. Alright, Nico into 7-5. Does he get the clip? No, he went a little too late. This is a free 7-second time save if you can get it. This will be another opportunity for Stewie to catch up here if he can get the 7-5 clip as he goes into 7-3. Alright, Nico. I'll have to take it safe with that swipe right there, which I don't blame him at all. Alright, gets the nice duck under there. Alright, Stewie out of 7 free, no problem. And Nico into the exit pipe. Alright, let's see if Stu can gain 7 seconds here. Alright, he's in. Oh, also too late. Oh boy, it's our favorite level. Here we go. Well, if you know the word, sing, folks. Here we go. Everybody starts swaying back and forth. Oh no, Stewie took out the Koopa, but he's not going to respawn it. He's just going to go up into the pipe and probably just tail swipe the block here. Yep. Yeah, it looked like he went a little too far to the right, so that when he threw the red shell, it took out the second green Koopa at the end there. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't respawn him. Oh yeah, I tried that before. And it didn't work out so well for me now, did it? I could just respawn the Koopa guys. No, you can't. No, you can't. I found that out the hard way. Alright, we got them both into our favorite level right now. Nico doing a good job keeping, did a good job keeping the first blooper off the... Oh, no, get away from... Of course! Of course. Okay, I own that curse. That's my fault. I own that one. And another scam in 7-4, which always happens. Oh, did you see how Nico almost gets whammed by the spiny Cheep? And just basically skates around it. And just looks at it and said, I'm ballsy. I'm not going to finish it out here. It's a family show. Alright, Stew's through the Gelectros right now. Alright, Nico opting to not use the star here. Ooh, he gets the snipe. Oh, but he takes damage. Okay, so this was probably his star that he used in 7-2. So he opted to not use a star here in Plant 1. Alright, we got a cloud over to 7-6. Let's see if Louis is going to sleep on the sidewalk tonight. He goes swims, throws the squid, so skill issue. Alright, so far, no sleeping bag needed for Louis. Alright, back into 7F1 here. Actually enters the door, something that I don't know how to do. And he keeps his P speed, gets the nice 193 pipes. Stu now Plant 1, equips the star, is out of there. Able to keep his leaf in 7-4, so that's going to be a nice little time saver on Nico. He just doesn't have to cloud over. Alright, let's see if we can keep the P speed. Yes, thank you, Bagler. Thank you. Alright, Nico into 7-8. Okay, there we go. Grabs a star. Look pretty good. So we know at the end of 7F1 here. He'll be equipping a P-Wing going into 7-6 momentarily. Nico getting the ideal pattern right there with a very nice star grab. And makes it out of 7-8. Alright, let's see. Is Louis going to sleep on the sidewalk? Let's see. Nope. Louis got a nice warm bed tonight. Good luck, monkey call, Bagler. Alright, Nico into 7-7. No clip attempt. Just going to go play the level out. We're going to see Stu use a cloud here. He's going to go to 7-9 first. Oh, no, he's took damage, but it's not a big deal because you're going to P-Wing 7-9 anyway. But he's out of there with the 2-cycle. Alright, Stu. I don't think Stu used a P-Wing here. Oh, it doesn't get the mid-clip, though. Alright, P-Wing for Nico. As Stewie's going to make his way to the end of 7-9. Let's see if we see some bald manips here for the mid-clip. He gets it! Let's go! The bald manip worked! So Nico widening his lead here, getting the 7-9 mid-clip. Alright, are we going to see a ballsy 7F2 here from Nico? Yes, we are. Stu now in 7-7. Also no clip attempts, I believe. And just played out the level. And so far, looking pretty good right there for Nico here in 7F2. Does he regain his P speed? Come on, basement. Ooh, very nice. Alright, very nice fort from Nico. Very, very nice. Still equipping the star right here at the start of 7-8 because he will be grabbing a hammer suit here. Oh, he loses his P speed, but he's going to go down and grab hammer so he Gonna go down, grab his hammer suit as Nico. Gonna equip a star here for plant 2. Alright, he gets out of the munchers, no problem. Alright, Stu, able to keep the hammer suit right there. 59-23. Yeah, so Nico right now is basically right on his PB. Alright, Hammer 7 F2 for Stewie. He's looking pretty good here. Makes it into the pipe. Let's see if the basement's going to be nice to him. Alright, does he get the Kobe? Opts to not go for it and just whams out the boom boom. Single shot and out of there. Alright, gonna equip a star here in plant 2. There we go, he's out of there. Alright, so now we got a scintillating 5 minutes of auto-scrollers right now, starting for both of our runners here. I'm still waiting for High Flyer to tell dad jokes so I can get the hook. I'm not trying to give you any ideas or anything, you know, just... Any bagler wrenches? Let's see. Nope, so far, Nico looks pretty good. Alright, it'll be the tail of the wand grabs pretty soon here. Again, anything can happen in World 8. We've seen it in this tournament. That's no excuse, Flyer. I'm kidding. Alright, well, we see a fire kill here from Nico. Alright, somebody get the hook on Flendo. Oh, very nice fire kill on Ludwig from Nico. Very nice. 101.36. That's... He's like right on his PB. He's like right on his PB. If he has like a godlike World 8, he can maybe squeeze out a tiny PB here. A werewolf. Wow. Guys. Guys. You ever seen fruit preserves being made? It's jarring. Wow. Oh my god. Thank you, Shock. I agree with you. Oh my goodness. I believe it was a 101.34 on the wand grab for Nico. Alright, Stu now. Gonna go do a quick 3 stomping out right here. Alright, about a 102.42. Yeah, about a minute 8 here. Oh my goodness, here we go. The dad jokes expressed in chat are not necessarily the opinions expressed by SpeedGaming. Oh, 36, okay. Yeah, so Nico is, like I said, he has a 112 flat for his PB. He's right around his PB here. If things do go his way in World 8, he may squeak out with the sub 112. Because if we just get Wrangless, no hand animations, conveyor P-speed, elevator clip, and the good fall animation. He actually doesn't need elevator clip, I don't think. You never know, you might see him go for it if he's on the cusp. Okay, well, we didn't get Wrangless, so we can rip about 2 to 3 seconds there. But still, I mean, he's still got a shot. Okay, Boston Harbor Cruise now for Nico. All right, Stewie doing the no hands manip right there, letting the leaf out. When I say it's a no hands manip, it really isn't. Okay, before we get Nico into the hand stages, since chat's told a dad joke, I got one that's really bad. So this one is one of my favorites. It's, why did the duck cross the road? Because the chicken was on vacation. I'll see myself out. Thank you. Try the veal. All right, Stu at the end of the army here. Alright, bow swag from Nico. I know it's bad. That's the whole point. Into the boom boom fight. Now, see, Shocks is clever. That's clever. I like that one. All right, it comes down to the hands for Nico. He's going to go for him. Ooh, he doesn't get one. All right, so far, so good. Gets him one P-speed. Very nice. Ooh, misses the pipe. Nico Bliss. I totally didn't... Yeah, we'll take your word for it, Shock. Thank you. Oh, gets pulled in from hand two. Caveman, caveman, no caveman, no caveman, no caveman. Nico strats, hand two. Free and easy. I legit have a hook, too, that ironically fits around High Flyer's neck. The hand... Oh, so the handler, too, for Nico. All right, nice snipe from Stewie there on the boom boom as he's about to enter the hand stages here. All right, away we go. Nico down to the Air Force. And Stewie getting... I mix these two up all the time. They both start with S. So Stewie gets pulled in from hand one. Okay, he gets out of there. All right, we see Stu now. Oh, he gets the nice little swag there. Nice little soft lock at the bagger 5. I didn't see. Did he get hand 2? He didn't get pulled in from hand 3. All right, here we go. 8-1 now. Ooh, Nico going ballsy here. Let's see if he can get B-speed and get the snipe here. He does. Very nice. Oh, he lost B-speed. He gets it back. Gets off the Koopa. Saves himself. Holy moly. Stewie had all hands. Okay. Wow. Very shiny balls from Nico there in 8-1. Let's see if we can make it through A2 here. And keeps the P-speed up, takes out all the piranha plants, does the caveman over the gap, and he's out of there. Stu now going to do the one snipe on the boom boom there in the Air Force. He'll be entering the Dark World shortly. Look at this. Nico also going ballsy in the fort. Oh, he gets himself tripped up. Oh no, Nico! Well, his chances of a PB have kind of been gone now, but he can still get a really good time. Stewie now, getting the P-Speed in 8-1. So Nico will have to re-grab fire here. He's going to have a 2-cycle. This will open the door for Stewie to catch up here. Son is angry because Nico's bald head is more shiny. True words never spoken. Nice A2 from Stewie. Okay. Alright, still going to equip a star going into 8F right here. And we'll see Nico in Tank 2. Alright, Stu right now into the lava room right now. Going to hit his P-switch. Can really gain some considerable time here if he can get a 1-cycle fort, and it's looking pretty good here. He does. There we go. We got some Scar for 25 laser beam action. Also known as the world famous patented Day 1 affiliate Auglib Super Tank Strat TM with a vengeance. Or this for short. Does Nico go for duck jump in BC final room? That's a good question. We're going to find out. What do you call a beer made from 1997 to 2012? Bud Z? Oh my god. I'm out of here. Lord. Alright, Nico gets to the Boom Boom fight. He'll be entering Bowser's Castle momentarily. Alright, here we go. Alright, he's up the elevator. Alright, this treacherous stair climb here. Okay, it looks good. Let's see the Karua clip. He gets it first try. Stewie appreciates the follow. Alright, into the throne room right now. Into the statue room, rather. Gets the duck jump. He does get it. Alright, Bowser, please. Can Bowser behave here? Here we go. Alright, we got, looks like a 4-jumper. But he's looking pretty good right now. Bowser down, folks! Get your GGs off of ScarfaceNico. He will win this matchup. No, Stu wanted the elevator clip. Didn't quite get it. There we go. GG. See, we'll be able to get Nico in here momentarily. We've got Stewie into the statue room right now. Gets the P-speed, keeps it. And we've got Nico in here, and look at that. Hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser. Get your GGs off of Stewie, folks. Very good race. Welcome on in, Nico. GG.
Thank you.
Holy moly.
I thought it was over after the fortress.
Oh. My goodness. Yeah, that was quite
so
treacherous,
stupid.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I did the exact same thing against Uni, and it took me a second time to realize you hit the P-switch again before you get the fire flower, not after. I realized it when I did. I was like, no, I'm so dumb. Oh, goodness.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I did check how close we were in the after World 7 airship. It's like, okay, we're going into World 8.
Yeah.
It's pretty close still. And I'm like, okay, this mistake is gonna cost me the win.
My goodness. Oh, man. Yeah, certainly keeping us on the edge of our seats here for that one. And then, welcome in, Stewie. GG.
GG's, Nico.
GG, nice run.
Yeah. Like, the World 1 swap was fun, I gotta say. Because
the World 1 swap?
Yeah, so we had Nico's 1-1 versus Stewie's 1-3.
Yeah, I messed
Oh,
up
no.
1-3. I went for the flick jump and I jumped too big and I landed on the platform.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
of that,
Yeah.
it brought you within 2 seconds going into World 2. So right
and
away.
then I died in 2-4. So that was a huge setback.
Oof.
Although I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have died in 2-4 if I didn't get bit at the start of 2-5.
You got hosed on the chain shop RNG in 2.5. Like, it's like, what do you do about that?
There's nothing you can do.
Really, there's nothing you can do.
That's pretty rough.
I mean, there's
'Cause, like,
nothing you can do.
Because when I got hit at the beginning of 2-4, I kind of panicked. I'm like, oh crap, what do I do? And then I jumped into a Koopa.
Whoa, boy.
Because I thought I had enough iframes, but I guess not.
Yeah, then another thing too, and Nico 5.5.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
that was
No,
that was
not
Nico's
really
death
sure.
there.
I looked at my. It's just, again, I just keep having those kind of deaths where I just look at my screen and I'm like, oh, okay, well then.
It's like, okay, we're doing this now, apparently.
Yeah, I just jump on the piranha plant. Like I understand, like missing the chain jump and falling to the pit. You know, standard mistake. Landing on the plant? Huh?
Oops.
At least it's faster, I think.
Well, I'm pretty sure the dagger for me was dying on the World 6 bro.
Ooh,
Yeah, just the
'Cause I-
hammer
I-
just caught
I
you
went
right at the
for-
wrong time.
I went for the aggressive low pattern kill and I got what did I do? No, I misread the pattern that I was getting. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, each of you matched 7-1 with 4 tries. So,
yeah. Took me 4 tries to get a good jump.
I don't even know if I was on subpixel 0 or low subpixel when I entered there. Because like I saw Mario move, but I couldn't figure it out.
it hadn't
Yeah,
been bad.
I wasn't sure
Those
either.
jumps did look good.
Yeah.
My press was a little bit too big, so I wasn't sure if I just went over or if I went over by too much. But yeah, I messed up the jump anyway. It wouldn't have mattered.
I saw neither of us got 7-5, so I was like, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, of course, Nico says hello to the little blooper kid, and
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
So I kept glancing over at my screen during the 7-4, and I'm like, oh my god, he's getting hosed royally.
I stayed up for way too long. I thought I could be smart and like go up and go right and then try and just make him go separate ways and I'm fine. Yeah, that doesn't work.
I guess they had other ideas.
Yeah.
all right, with
Yeah.
that, so with that, Nico, you get to face the Bagler 5 in the next round.
Oh.
Good
Oh,
luck.
that's gonna be free. Thank you.
It's alright, I didn't want to
okay.
move on anyway. I didn't want to face Louis, and then I didn't want to face Bagler.
I already faced Louis.
So it'll be it's
JK,
okay,
I
though.
would have liked to.
It's okay though because you get to join High Flyer at the Desert Hill Country Club. So tea times at 10. Don't forget the omelet station at the buffet at Champagne Brunch is ranked. So that's one advantage, I will say. So all right. I think before we wrap it up here, does anybody else have anything to add before we call it a day here?
Just GG's again, Nico, and good luck to both you and Bagler in the next round.
Thank you. Yeah, nice race. Looked like it was very fun. So,
Very fun to watch. We all had a good time over here. So
yeah, I was pretty sure it was going to be a good race.
it was really good race. Really good race.
Yeah, so thank you for comps.
All right. Yeah, my pleasure. So thank you all to chat out there. Thank you all for watching out there here on Speed Gaming 2. So Nico moves on to face the Bagler 5. And so we got a couple matches coming up. So tomorrow I'm probably headed to meet up with Stewie and Flyer at the Desert Hill Country Club as I face Marzo 2 at 7 p.m. Eastern.
He'll soft lock anyway.
Wow.
Wow.
Shots being fired.
Yeah, so, and then on Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, we have True Hyper Mario taking on Spicy Chicken Spicy Boy. Winner will face Chuck, and the winner between that match and Chuck will face Alice. Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, Kudo versus Chikubi in the semifinals of the upper bracket. It is best of 3. And then I just found out this morning, Sunday, 7 a.m. Eastern, we have Louis taking on Maiba, also in the upper bracket semifinals, also a best of 3.
Ooh,
that'll be a good
that's
one.
gonna be good.
Yeah, those are both going to be excellent. Yeah, definitely tune in, folks. I think with that, we'll wrap it up here. Thank you, racers. Thank you for a great race. And, of course, thank you, Hackster, for organizing the tournament. Thank you, Speed Gaming, for hosting. From all of us here at Speed Gaming 2, folks, you have a great rest of your day or night. We'll catch you on the next one. You guys take care. All right, everyone.
See ya.
Have a
Take
good
care.
one.